I could hear my husband Jake shouting at me, "Where are you?" accusing me of taking my sweet ass time 3 hours in the bathroom and not taking care of our son. Once you get a job, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Men don't understand how difficult it is to have children at home wanting something every 5 minutes for the whole day. So that was a test which he failed miserably because you were only going to the toilet for 20 minutes and my guy had a breakdown.
Are you mad? Like, for real?
Now I know love you for love. Love you for love. Love you for life. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another incredible episode of Husband and Life. I am Standish.
And I'm Kelechi.
And together
We are the
Chapfika.
A lot of people have been asking us what we're saying there, you know.
What part?
Our surname is Chapfika.
CHAPFIKA. Yep.
You know?
There you go.
Chapfika. What's going on, Chapfika?
For clarification, I'm good. What's good with you?
Today I'm tired. I'm not going to lie.
Today?
Every day, but today in particularly, even though it's the second day of summer holidays and I'm already exhausted. These children.
Because your thinking capacity is stretched beyond snacks.
What are we doing today? Where are we going? Every day, this is going to be what we're going to be talking about for the next 6 weeks, guys. What are we doing today? Where are we going? Are we going out? Can I have a snack? What are we having for lunch? Dinner? Play dates?
Even if you're going away or going on travel plans, or you're going to be on holiday or you're going to be somewhere else, it's still going to be, what are you doing today? Blood, you are not in your house. You are somewhere else different. Do something.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
2 days in. I'm going to mentally prepare myself for the questions that are about to come. For real. Hey.
Every single day it's a new challenge, isn't it? It's a new,
Parenthood. Parent life.
It challenges
You
you.
just want to take a nap sometimes.
Yes.
I'll be napping.
You be.
I'll be napping. And I don't feel no ways about it, bro.
No, you shouldn't. But life is for living. If nap saying between that, run with it. You know.
You have your time in the toilet. I have my time taking a nap. That's how we.
How's that even the same?
It's the same because you go missing, bro. I'm like, where's this guy? He was just here. Now he's gone.
Because I'm reading.
Emily will come and go, where's Daddy? I'm like, you need to go walk around your house and go look for him. He's in one of these toilets, I'm sure. Yeah, one of these many toilets. You'll find him there.
So, what are we talking about today? People haven't joined us in our wonderful community to discuss about your hate because my metabolism be moving, you know?
God. We're talking about bathrooms today.
Bathrooms?
Guys.
Is it? Is that
to talk about bathrooms and the shenanigans that happen in the bathroom? Okay,
yes.
We have a dilemma from Emma the Asshole. One of our wonderful watchers and listeners has sent us a message, and they want us to discuss this. This is a serious topic that you may come across when you're in a long-term relationship or marriage, and you need to use the toilet. You know. It's natural. You're a human being, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the story is juicy though. So get your drink, get yourself some tea, coffee, little blanket, you know,
Let's hear it.
Beverage, whatever. What time it is? I don't know what time it is where you are, but yes, get yourself comfy. And here we go.
Before you do that, babe.
Oh, what's going on?
Guys, we know you love the pod. We know you watch it.
You tell us.
We see the comments. Just subscribe. Yeah, subscribe.
Pew. It's right there. Just click it.
Just subscribe. Pew. You know.
Takes 2 seconds. If
and
that.
And share it.
Share it with your friends.
We don't gatekeep out here.
Don't gatekeep. We're here to catch joke. Be lighthearted with the dilemmas, you know? Just share it.
Save marriages and relationships. Yeah? All right, talk to us, darling.
Okay, so the topic is, am I the asshole for wanting to leave my husband after he berated me for taking too long in the bathroom? Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Too long in the bathroom.
Okay.
You will understand this, so you should be empathetic. Yes.
No, go on. Let it.
So she says, hey everyone, I need some advice and maybe a reality check. So this morning I woke up from a nap with a terrible stomachache and had to rush to the bathroom. Usually I'm in and out in 5 minutes because that's what we be doing as women, you know, in and out 5 minutes. But this time, why are you laughing? It's true. This time, it took me around 20 minutes. While I was in there, our 3-month-old son started crying. I could hear my husband Jake shouting at me, accusing me of taking my sweet ass time and not taking care of our son. Mind you, Jake spends a minimum of an hour in the bathroom, often up to 3 hours. 3 hours in the bathroom. Something's wrong with Jake. Jake's not well.
Not 3 hours.
Jake needs to go and see a specialist.
He does. 3 hours.
3 hours in the bathroom.
3 hours is a bit outrage.
He's not actually going to the toilet then. He's doing something else.
He's doing something else.
Anyway.
He must be watching porn or something for 3 hours. I don't know what he's doing in there. For 3 hours.
3 hours in the bathroom. You're
He's-
missing in the house for 3 hours. What are you doing?
What's that? An hour? Even an hour?
You know, an hour's a long time.
Hey.
Anyway, spends up to 3 hours, and I never bother him during that time. Was she crazy? Because I'd be bothering him. I'd be like, bruh, 3 hours and you ain't here.
But
And we got baby to look after.
But this is that thing you always say about consistency. You know, you've always shown me you're a 5-minute kind of girl.
I'm a 5-minute kind of
And
girl.
then I see you giving me 20 minutes. Something is wrong, yeah? What's the problem?
Clearly, I'm not well if I'm giving you 20 minutes.
But you haven't verbalized and communicated that with me. So that's why they should work on communicating. So this episode we just missed last week, if you haven't seen it.
Oh, yes. Communication, effective communication with your partner.
So
But really, what you should be showing is empathy if your partner hasn't come out the bathroom, you know. They've woken up, they haven't come out the bathroom. You should be saying, are you okay? Do you need anything? What's happening? You've been in there for a minute, you know. It's unusual, she said. Unusual.
Continue, let's see.
Anyway, so he spent 3 hours in the bathroom. We've established this. When I finally got out, I went straight to make our son a bottle. I told Jake that I never bug him when he's in the bathroom for hours. To which he replied, yes, because I have a job. Once you get a job, you can do whatever the F you want. Guys.
See, like I don't know if we discussed this. People actually don't understand how difficult it is being at home with children.
Say it again, babe, so they can hear you in the back.
People don't understand. Well, men don't understand how difficult it is to have children at home wanting something every 5 minutes for the whole day.
Mentally, physically,
That's what-
emotionally.
They want all of it.
Yeah, you got to put your feelings to the side.
Do you?
24/7.
No.
You can't think about what you want.
Nothing.
Especially at 3 months.
No.
3 months is brand
They
new.
they need food, they need to be fed, they need entertainment, they need to be there, they need to
They
be
ain't got
chewed.
no patience for
No.
nothing. They want it now. And if they don't have it now, they're going to let you know.
That's
And
just-
you're messing up. You're slacking.
That's just that one aspect. The other aspect, your house needs to be tidy because after you have that child or 3-month-old, they eat and poo and need to change nappies, clothes, feed,
Constantly.
and you have to cook, you have to clean the house. All of these things needs to happen every day,
It's
religiously,
like Groundhog Day. It
It's
happens every single day.
and there's no break. You know, in your work, you have an hour or 45 minutes here, chilling, coffee, bands.
You don't get
No.
none of that.
No other
There's no one to
conversation.
bounce with. Who's
Nah.
there? You and your baby. You and your baby are going to bounce together. Yeah, so
Okay.
he obviously is feeling some type of way about the fact that he is the breadwinner, as we have established. Okay, so she said, this isn't an isolated incident. Jake frequently complains that I don't clean enough, cook fresh food every day, or meet him at the door when he comes home from work. He also says he also controls all the finances and constantly reminds me that he won't spoil, inverted commas, spoil me because I don't meet his expectations. I don't have access to his money, and he often uses finances against me. So we're talking about financial abuse here.
Severely.
Severe financial abuse happening already.
Because you're not coming to greet me because you're overworked and not getting paid at home. So, wow. Wow.
So it's conditional love we're talking about.
You have to, you're not meeting the standards I
Conditional
expect.
love. You're not meeting my expectations. Okay, so I'm not going to give you no money. After our argument, he sent a message to his mum. Oh, here we go. Telling her that the house was a mess. She called me, telling me to ignore him and that we argue about petty things. His mum spoils him, keeps his space tidy and gets him whatever he wants. So he has these high expectations from me too. So that is her dilemma. My thing is though, first of all, never in life could you ever tell me that I can do what I want once I get a job. No, baby girl. What you doing? No.
Why not?
No. You can't have that over me. I can't let that happen. As a grown-ass woman, as a woman, I get you can stay home, be a stay-at-home mum. You have every right to make that decision. When you sit down with your partner and you say, yeah, we're gonna have a baby, I'm gonna stay at home and look after the baby, you're gonna go to work. Have that make that decision. That's absolutely right. But when you're making that decision, you need to sit down and talk about how you're gonna deal with finances. Okay. When you decide, because I'm sure she was working before the baby came. And there was a 2-income household happening. Okay. Now that you're on maternity leave, or you've decided I'm not going back to work, or whatever you decided, when you sit down with your partner, you should have been saying, what we're going to do about money, how we're gonna deal with that. Because I don't want to be the person, because I've come from being an independent woman that works. Now I'm giving you all the leadership in terms of our finances. I need to know how we're gonna navigate that, because this is gonna be new to us, because we ain't never done this before.
No,
this is our first child, so we ain't never done this before. So I need you to make a plan as to how we're going to deal with finances. Are you going to give me an allowance? Or, are we going to just have a joint account and I'm just going to take what I need to run the household? What are we going to do? Are we going to budget and talk about, having a certain amount spent each week to run the household, to do the things that I need to do, to get myself a little treat? What are we talking about? That's where she went wrong with that, because it should be forward thinking. So that when he is upset with you for certain things, he can't be coming with the when you get a job quotations to you.
Because being at home is a job.
It's a job. It's the hardest job. Yeah, it's the hardest job. I don't care. No, I don't care if you are a neuroscientist. Okay, being at home and looking after little people is not light work.
It's so demanding.
Okay, it's so demanding on everything that you have, especially when then you're dealing with. She's only 3 months gone, so she's still trying to adjust with her hormones. If she's breastfeeding, forget about it. The hormones are all over the place anyway. Okay. If she's not, and she said she was making a bottle, didn't she? So maybe she's not breastfeeding. But even so,
which means so what is he doing? So all that time,
so all the time the baby was crying, he couldn't make a bottle and just let the baby and pick up your child. Why are you waiting for her to come out the toilet before you can pick up your child?
Yeah, because you don't know what to do with your baby.
You don't know what to do with your baby. I don't know what to do with them. That's what they say, because they don't bother to pick them up and just cradle your own child that you created.
Yeah.
Why is it on her to rush her toilet time to come and make a bottle?
That's crazy.
My last thing as well is, why did he text his mum? Somebody tell me. What's his mum got to do with it? She don't live in the house. Why are we texting mum to tell mum that the house is a mess, blah, 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 re-te-te?
Because mum created an environment where she does everything for him. That's what he says in the statement. She does everything for him. So mum is what's to say, the men's first love is their mum, and daughter's first love is their father, isn't it? So in this instance, she's already has to measure up to the mum. She has to, the standards are whatever she does is being compared to his mum. So he is thinking, Well, if my mom did all this super stuff when I was growing up and still does all this super stuff for me when I want, when I need, why can't you do the same?
Because they're not the same person. They didn't grow up with, they weren't brought up in the same environment. That's why.
But
Everybody is different. And also, she would have been doing the same things when you were dating or when you were not with child. No?
No, because it's different then. Because then you had your own money, you had your own independence. You were still working and cleaning. There was no child in between, so there was still maybe balance. You had your own money at the time. Like I said, the problem was you didn't communicate that. Listen, I'm gonna need my own money because staying in the home raising your child is a job. So you're gonna have to pay me.
Well, our child, yeah.
Our child. You're gonna have to pay me for looking after our child because it is a job. Just like you are you're looking after us. That's your job, being away from home. You're looking after working in a job. That is your job. But I have my job as well. But it needs to be paid for me to be able to run the household the way you would like. But she hasn't communicated that to him or tried to. And he hasn't got through and understood that being at home is difficult. Because remember, even I said that to you before.
Yes, you did.
And then I tried it for, I don't even know how long it was, but it wasn't nothing long. Then I took it back and I apologized profusely because I understood. I hadn't walked.
You did it for 4 days.
Was it 4 days? Oh, wow. There's a time.
There's
Yes. So.
I went to my Hindu and you said, I'm so sorry.
Yes. So until you know, but when you know, you have to act. So that was a test which he failed miserably because you were only going to the toilet for 20 minutes. And my guy had a breakdown.
It's like that time when I went to pick up Elijah from school. You had Emily for the first time.
But yeah, myself, yes.
You had her by yourself for the first time.
And you were still breastfeeding.
And I was still breastfeeding. I was gone for an hour. And you nearly lost your mind. Where are you? You better come back soon. She's crying. I was like, bro, come down. Just give her a little hug, a little, manly chest. Hold her tight.
No. That wasn't, she needed the milk.
She needed the food that was required.
Yes, nutritional value. You wasn't feeding me.
She didn't want no love.
No.
So anyway, we have an update as well.
Oh.
Okay.
We rarely get an update.
We really get an update because she let us know. Okay, so she said, there's an update here for you guys. Jake apologized and blamed his behavior on being hangry. I told him that I didn't want to stay in a relationship where I'm treated this way, especially since I'm dealing with postpartum depression. Okay, guys, this is it. Postpartum depression and type 2 diabetes is what she is dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah? And my guy can't make a bottle and feed his baby.
And he's complaining.
Because he's hangry. Feed yourself then, innit?
Because he needs her to cook.
He needs her to cook a meal while she's postpartum depressed and type 2 diabetic. I could never. Anyway, I even laid out my plans if we were to separate. She's made a plan, guys. Just to make it clear that I don't need him. And you tell him that, yes. His mum's response didn't help. She just brushed it off as another petty argument. For context, I'm the first lower class person Jake has dated. Okay. And he struggles with that. We live rent free and get support from, I don't know what Snap and Wick is, but I guess it's something in America, with our only bill being electric, which he complains about. The rest of the bills are his own. Right. Do you love travel and do you love money? Now, we have been able to combine the two things that we love the most, which is travel and money. And here we are living the lifestyle that we've always dreamed about. We are no longer worrying about our annual leave because we are not 9-to-5ers and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. You can monetize travel to help you live the lifestyle that you want, travel the world, and help other people understand how they can travel the world too. We help our clients to book the most amazing holidays, just like this one that we're on at the moment. And we want to help other people also live this lifestyle. So if you're interested, please do send us a message and we will give you all the information that you want. Making travel pay, that's what we do.
So they live for free.
Basically, yeah, they're living for free. They've only got one bill, which is
It's
electric.
electricity. Aye.
They've only got one bill. They've got no rent to pay.
So what?
So she wants to know, is she the arsehole for wanting to leave him?
I think you are well within your right to say, forget you. However, I think you should communicate it, or you try to communicate it, make it clear to him. I think he hasn't, like I said to you, before I stayed at home, I didn't understand what the job requires, being at home, how demanding it is. It's so consuming. You don't get a moment to just sit or chill or relax or breathe or eat. It's just constant. Because at the moment he hasn't walked a day in your shoes, so he doesn't understand how taxing that is. So from his perspective, he's just going on, how easy can it be? How hard can it be? Sorry. And because of that, he's coming from a place of misinformation. He's not informed correctly. So he's making a decision based on an assumption. And that assumption is going to lead to destruction, which is where you lot are going to, unless you can convince him. Not even convince.
Communicate.
You can communicate.
Leave him there for a day with the
Good
baby.
day. And so he can see it and feel it. See it and feel it. You phone off.
Don't help him at all.
Nah.
Gone missing.
Let him call his mom and they can deal with that.
Let them deal with it together. Let him remind her of what it's like to have a baby.
You know?
Forgotten.
She forgot.
She's forgotten.
And then...
Because it's that thing where men say, oh, my mum could do it, so why can't you? Times are different then. Times are very different then. So, and I don't understand the comparison that we do between people. It's two different people.
Two different time zones. Two different lives.
Yeah. Society was
Expectations.
different then. Like everything was so different then. So why are we comparing? Like comparison is the thief of joy, as we know. So it's like, why are you comparing? I think she's well in the rights to feel like she needs to move on. I'm never one to tell someone to move on. I'm always like, have you actually exhausted all options? Have you gone to therapy? Have you spoken to, a specialist that deals with this situation?
Yeah.
Have you sat down with him and talked to him on a reels? Like, have you explained to him that you are dealing with postpartum depression and your diabetes is impacting your body? And that's probably why you were on the toilet. It's probably why you had stomach pain because of type 2 diabetes. So he needs to be fully aware of the two very important things that you're going through. Postpartum depression leads to all sorts of mental health issues, and it can become psychotic. And that road you definitely don't want to go down. And then with type 2 diabetes, people die from diabetes every single day. So it's no joke. You have to be on top of it. You have to look after yourself. You have to change your diet. You have to exercise. You have to change your mindset. On top of that, there's a 3-month-old baby in the house. Like, that's a lot to deal with. So, yes, I understand that you're probably thinking, yeah, I'm done with this guy because he ain't even showing me no love, no kindness, no patience. He's not even trying to help.
No empathy.
He's not even trying to help, He could have picked up his baby and gave the baby a bottle and it would have been nothing. How can you go to the toilet for 3 hours as well? I just need to know. Like, why are you going to the toilet for 3 hours and your partner
needs you?
Like, are you mad? Like, for real?
Well, how do you have time?
We need to talk to Jake and find out why he's going to the toilet for 3 hours. Because he ain't going to the toilet. He's not going to the toilet. He's doing something else. Because if he's going to the toilet for 3 hours, there's something wrong with him. He also needs some medical attention. Okay? We need to diagnose him with something. Okay? So, yeah, I would say exhaust all options first. Sit down. Explain to him as adults. This is what I'm going through. These are the symptoms that I'm having. Postpartum depression is whatever symptoms that you have with that. Type 2 diabetes. These are the symptoms that I'm having with that. This is what I have to do with my life now to overcome these two things. That's a lot. And then, baby, we have to look after our child. We have to love our baby. We have to nurture our baby. I need time to do that. Then on top of that, now you want me to make you food. You want me to clean the house for you. You want me to, pander to your every need. You want me to address you and welcome you at the door when you walk through the door. You can come to some sort of compromise with that. You can greet your man at the door. It ain't gonna hurt you. Take the baby with you. If you're holding the baby, walk to the door. Welcome home, babes. Give a little toot kiss, hug, done. Because maybe that's what it is. He feels like he's coming into a home where there's no love. He wants a little attention. He wants some cuddling himself. Maybe she's spending a lot of time with 3-month-olds, so he doesn't feel like he's getting any attention, which can happen.
Which happens a lot.
Which happens a lot. Your attention is on your newborn and not so much on your partner.
Because the baby needs you. Actually cannot function without you. Could die.
Exactly. So you need to nurture your child. So there's ways you can sit down and discuss it, come up with a plan, especially with the finances, because never in life could you ever tell me again that you're the one that's working when you're working. You can do what you want. You can't do what you want, whether you're working or not. I don't give a damn. Okay, stand your ground with that one, and start talking about how you're going to deal with finances going forth, because you're not going to financially abuse you. There's no way.
No financial abuse.
Yeah, there's no romance with no finance. Okay, that's how it goes. So you need to plan that. Then you need to plan how you're going to look after your baby.
What do you mean? There's no romance with finance? Elaborate.
Song, babes. No romance with no finance. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me.
Okay, understood.
So she needs to. That's what he's saying, isn't it?
To her, yeah.
There's no romance with no finance.
Mm.
We need to discuss the finances. We need to make a plan.
Yeah.
But you need to communicate. And if it's not working with the communication, get an expert in. I always say I'm an advocate for the experts, okay? Because they know what to do.
They've dealt with it before.
They've dealt with it before many times, and they know the steps that are required to get you to where you want to be. And it's not going to be his mum.
It's unbiased opinion.
His mum can't help you. She's always going to side with her son. That's her son. I don't blame her. You know, she's always going to side with him. So you can't go. He can't be going to his mum. You can't be going to his mum for any advice. She can't help you. She's had her time. She's done her thing. It's your business now. So communicate. Say what you want. Don't go around the houses. I want this. This is what I want from you.
Can you do it?
Can you do it? Are you willing to do it?
Willing.
If you are not, here is my plan for how we're going to co-parent. How we're going to co-parent, because I am not doing this with you. That's it.
Romy, you're done.
Sometimes you just gotta be straight. I think with women, we always go around the houses, down the street, tell them how
it is.
How it is. This is what I want. Be clear about what you want. You have to also know what you want. Be clear about it. Don't talk about what you don't want. What I want is.
And what I want will.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So guys, what do you lot think? You heard what we think, where we stand on the matter. What do you lot think? Should you pack her bags and go out the door and she ain't coming back no more? No?
I will survive.
You know? Or should she take a moment, collaborate? Is that what I'm looking?
Recalibrate. Recalibrate.
Are we both shopping?
Recalibrate.
The word. That word.
Recalibrate.
And
reset.
Reset, yes. And consider speaking to a professional. You know, somebody who will help them communicate better. Like we had Coach Laura on there. I'm pretty sure she would love to help
Laura
you guys.
would know what to do.
To help you guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Stuff like that could be very beneficial.
Yeah.
So I think they should look at that option first before they try.
That's if Jake is willing to discuss and talk to an expert.
If he's willing, the
willing part
is the biggest thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But tell us what you think, guys. Tell us, are we right? Do you think that we're correct in this, what we're saying, or are we looking at it from a different? Are you looking at it from a different perspective? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. This is very important.
Absolutely.
Share with your people. You have no idea what people are going through, and they may need this.
Any stories? Come on, message us. We will respond and we'll share it because somebody has an answer to what you're going through.
Somebody has an answer. So we hope you enjoyed our episode, and we will see you next week.
Now I know.